Hi, in this part 2 of the Project Property Setup series, we will have a look at the assembler, compiler, and linker options. Okay, let us begin. By clicking on the assembler category, I first get a read-only summary of all assembler options resulting from the setup. Inspecting the assembler category, the options are the preprocessor setup, where you can pass to the assembler any defined symbol to control the assembling of the code. The assembler also includes paths where the assembler can fetch user header files. We can see here that ThunderBench adds the system header files as part of the project creation wizard automatically. The assembler warnings are defaulted to all possible warnings. The user can enable or disable any warning in a custom manner. The miscellaneous category is where the user can add more assembler flags. For advanced users, please check our documentation about assembler extra options. Let's now jump to the compiler category. Again, clicking on the compiler category, I first get a read-only summary of all compiler options resulting from the setup. These summaries can be archived at project end in order to reproduce the same code anytime in the future. In the compiler category, the preprocessor setup is where the user can pass to the compiler any defined symbol in order to control the compilation of the code. The compiler includes paths where the compiler can fetch user header files. We can see here that ThunderBench automatically adds the system header files paths using one of the project wizards. It is worth noting here that ThunderBench uses relative path environment variables such as workspace_lock and proj name. Compiler optimization starts with the selection of the optimization level. ThunderBench provides 4 default levels, including one optimization size option. These levels are designed specifically to reduce the code size. In addition, the compiler treats each function in its own section to help the optimizer better organize the code. You can add more optimization flags under the Other field. And for our advanced users, please check our compiler reference about extra flags that might be beneficial for you. The compiler warnings by default are set to be in a strict mode, also known as fussy mode. This means the default is all warnings. The user can then ease the warnings by selectively enabling or disabling each warning. One particular useful warning is the estimated stack usage threshold of a function, where ThunderBench can warn the user about any function stack that exceeds, say, 100 bytes. Under the miscellaneous category, the user can specify the C language standard. ThunderBench by default uses ANSI C99 with extended language. Also, under the Other field, the user can add extra compiler options, and you can click our compiler reference for additional compilers. Let's now jump to the linker options. In the linker category under the General section, the most important part is the linker script file where the memory map is laid out. If you use one of the ThunderBench project wizards, then this file is already set up for you. If you want to use your own linker script file, you can select it here. Let me show you how. I click on Add a File, browse, and then select the right linker script file, which usually has an extension of .ld. Again, it is worth noting that ThunderBench uses relative path environment variables such as workspace_lock and proj name. In addition, as a default setting, the linker removes the unused section, also known as the dead code, and does not link shared libraries. Under the Library section, ThunderBench defaults to the Nano library, a smaller footprint library. In some applications, the user should option out of the Nano library. You can also specify custom libraries to link with the application. Let me show you how. Say we want to add a math library called libm.a. If your library name starts with lib, then no need to type the prefix lib or lib. Just type M. If custom libraries are included, then the user must specify the paths where these libraries can be found. Under miscellaneous, the user can set up extra linker flags, and those are available in the linker reference. Finally, you click on Apply, then OK to save your changes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.